Tonight we're with Brett Daynes and Benji Dechartres. Before we go on and talk about Coventry, obviously it's the World Cup at the moment. Brett, just talk us through what you think South African chances are of winning this World Cup.
I'm going to be diplomatic here. I think they've got a good shot. I mean, they are the reigning champions, but I've got a feeling if New Zealand don't win it this year, they're never going to win it. So I've got a feeling New Zealand are going to win it. But I think South Africa can do quite well and possibly get to the semis or the final.
And Benji, what about the French?
Well, the Premier French team is unpredictable. You see, they can beat All Blacks one day, and they can lose against Italy, the other one. So you never know. So that's a problem with them. They're not very constant. But you see, they didn't start very well against Japan. But I don't know. You see, that's a competition that's hard anyway.
Right. Well, as far as we go, we're now 3 games into the season. Started off pretty well. We had a bit of a slump away at Wharfdale. How did you feel the Wharfdale game went?
Well, I think it's a game we have to put behind us, to be honest. We have 2 wins at home. What I could hear and see is that as fans and supporters were a bit frustrated because we're, first of all, for the first game against Cinderford, we had a lake about the set piece, a scrimmage, and I know we're not great. And our second game at home against Stourbridge, the problem was I think we were a bit scared, so we kept the hand of the ball a lot, and so we slowed down the ball a bit. So supporters were a bit frustrated because we didn't play a lot. So that's why they would see more about us. But
you didn't play so much of that Wharfdale game as you would have liked to because of our friend Brett. So do you want to talk us through what happened there?
Benji's likes the rough and tumble, likes getting his face in where his face isn't meant to be, and unfortunately it came to the side of my head, and I've got a pretty solid head, although it doesn't help for much brains, but it's a pretty solid piece that to run into. So
We've like you say, Benji, we need to put the Wharfdale game behind us.
Yeah.
I felt we did that a little. We definitely started that road of putting that behind us against Stourbridge on Saturday. A better performance. What do you think the positives were in that game, Brett?
I think there's a lot to take from the game, both positives and negatives, but I think we've got to focus on what our strengths are and play to our strengths. We've got to fine-tune a lot of things, but I think our positives that we can take from there is any team that's broken us down, even Stourbridge especially, they've broken us down with phases, and that's the main thing. We've not gifted them anything. They worked hard for their tries. I think we could have put that game to bed a lot earlier. We were 17-0 up, and we've just got to learn to keep our heads on straight. So we were 17-0 up. We just needed to learn to just keep our foot on the neck and keep suffocating them. And it's something we didn't do, and they came back at us, and we knew they were going to come back at us. And we slowed the ball down quite a bit when we didn't need to. We've got to realise that the slow ball's there to create quick ball, sucking in some of the defenders, and then we can create quick ball from there. So we've got to realise when to play slow ball and when to play quick ball. But we've taken a lot of positives from that game, and it's a big game against Sedgley this weekend, so we'll take a lot from that.
Benji, how do you feel the line out and the set piece went on Saturday compared to the previous week at Wharfdale? Because we seem to be losing the hit against Wharfdale, and how did we approach that?
Well, against Wharfdale, yeah. The thing is, we worked all the week to do some simple things.
Yeah.
You see, like go back to straight to first jumper or second jumper, and especially the most important thing was to do some quick balls. You see, quick line out, quick balls, and easy balls for the 9. And I think I don't remember very well the games against Wharfdale because I've been struggling with my mouse and everything. But from what I saw in the second half is, we took too much time to prepare the set piece, to go in a line out, and I think that we worked a lot about speed and accuracy during this last week, and to do some simple things.
Yeah. And
that's it. It worked better, so we just have to keep going and keep working and this way it should be alright.
Over the last few years we've played Sedgley Park a number of times. In fact, when you were with Coventry before, that was the time that Sedgley weren't in the same league as us. But Brett, they're a big pack up front. They tend to really rumble it forward through the forwards. How are we prepared to take them on this weekend?
I think we know it's going to be a physical game, especially in the front 5. They've got a big pack and strong boys, like you say. I think we've just got to meet them head on. If we don't start firing out the blocks, we're gonna get a rude awakening. But I've got a feeling the boys are fired up. It showed in training tonight, and we're really got to meet them head on and fight fire with fire. If we wait for them, then we're going to get a backward step, and we've got to get that first step, I think.
And you, Benji, how do you feel the game's going to go Saturday?
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard, especially for the front five. I think it's going to be very close, and with some players I know from Coventry 2 years ago. So I think we have to be ready, and we have to be ready for this game. If not, we're going to be smashed. So for sure.
I mean, they have Henno Venters apparently. Henno's gone there now. What do you think to Henno? You played with him.
Yeah, I played with him. Played with Louis McGowan also.
Yeah, and Louis.
And I think that's a very good player with a lot of experience.
Yes, excellent player, Louis.
And lots of experience and tough players. And very strong, and they carry the ball very hard. So we have to be ready, because it's going to be a big fight on Saturday.
Last year we struggled a little bit defensively in the back line. I think would be fair to say. We seem to have stopped that this year. What do you think has been the big change there this year in the back line that's made those changes?
I think we've. I don't think there's been massive changes in terms of the people brought in or anything like that, because you look at a lot of the back line, it's only 1 or 2 changes. It's not that. I think it's a lot of a mindset and being comfortable with everyone around you. When you're defending, you're counting on the people on your inside and outside to make your hits with you. If you've got one man, you've got to trust the man on your inside is going to have your back as well. So I think that trust issue has come a lot more as we've gelled as a team, and we take a lot of pride into the games. I mean, all the boys have now played here a year. A lot of the boys have played here for a year now, and there's a lot more pride. You realise what you're actually playing for now. Last year there was a lot of trialists coming in, so coming in now, really settled in, and as I said, there's a lot of pride coming, and we're all playing for the same ethos.
Well, I hope South Africa and France enjoy their World Cups.
I hope so.
But I wish you all the best at Sedgley Park at the weekend.
Well, thank you very much.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.